Hello, my friends. Thank you for joining us. Hello, Susanna.
Hi, Abram.
Today we are talking about multiple realities, alternate realities, dimensions, alternate lives, what they all mean, how they influence each other, how they influence your present life, and a lot more interesting stuff. So I will hand it over to Susanna. Thank you.
Thank you, Abram. All right, so our question today, and we should all know by now that the past, present, and the future all exist in the present moment, and the most important moment is the present moment. Today's topic is living multiple realities simultaneously, and one of the things someone wrote in was the concept of parallel lives and how they might influence one's current reality.
First of all, understand reality. Your reality, everyone's reality, is literally a part of the universe, which means your reality is not here and now only. It is basically everywhere. Every thought you have, every time you imagine something, you think it or imagine it as a reality. Reality is not only something that you live in and look at and seems to be real. That is not reality. Reality is when you take yourself out of your present self, and you do that every time you think and imagine. And as you do that, you create alternate realities. Yes, you create them. Now, at the same time, since there is no time really, as you know, time to exist, and since all time exists now, all realities, all dimensions are a part of your present reality. You probably know this by now. But think of this. As all realities, alternate realities, all probable realities, all possible realities exist in and as a part of your present reality, you are living lives in those alternate realities and alternate dimensions of what you call your present reality as well. All of those lives are your past lives, your present lives, and your future lives as well. And all of those lives are influencing you in your present physical life and form, in the sense that the energy and emotions from and of all of those past and present and future lives are a part of you. And as all things are based on emotion, you function emotionally. But not only with your present state of emotionality. You function also with all of those emotions and emotional energy from all of those lives. And this is how you create your life and reality. So you can really say that your present, what seems to be reality, is actually all of your alternate realities, dimensions, probable realities, possible realities, and all of your present, past, and future lives, alternate lives, they all are what you are now. And they influence you. You may have been something or someone in a past life or in a future life. That someone or something is a part of you now. So yes, you are what, who, and why you are now, but you are also all that you have been, all that you will be. So begin thinking of yourself as being much more than how you have been thinking about yourself, because you are much more. And all of those thoughts that come to you that bring you inspiration, maybe they are of or from a past, present, or future alternate life. This is how you function. You function as a total, complete being. Meaning, you function as your present self in physical form. You function as, to a degree, you function as all of your past lives, present lives, and future lives as well. So look at your grandness because you have that. Thank you.
The next question that this person had was exploring the possibility of tapping into skills or knowledge from other versions of oneself. And how would we do that?
You do it all the time. You don't know you are doing it. Thoughts come to you. Inspirations come to you. Ideas come to you. Well, that was a crazy idea. I don't know where that one came from. Maybe it came from one of your past lives, alternate lives existing in an alternate dimension or alternate reality. There is no real way to tap into that because it happens all the time, just automatically. So when you have a thought, an idea, or an inspiration that seems to be outside of your normal way of thinking, treasure it. Use it. It is one of your alternate lives talking to you, saying, hey, I have an idea for you. Use the idea. It might be a good thing. Thank you.
The next question this person had was practical exercises for accessing guidance from parallel realities or a parallel self.
If you want an exercise to do that, simply use meditation. Sit with a straight spine, take a nice deep breath, relax yourself. And open your awareness to the possibility that alternate lives of yours are trying to connect with you. Many times you go throughout your day and you feel a bit different. Something is going on. I don't know if I'm getting sick or something, or maybe I'm tired, or maybe I'm hungry. I just feel different. Pay attention to that. Probably it is one of your alternate lives connecting with you. Meditation will be the best way to do it. You can use hypnosis, but meditation will be a better way to access those alternate lives of yours so that you can connect with them and allow them to influence you in your present life. And when you get those thoughts, feelings, inspirations, and ideas, do not discard them, no matter how crazy they might seem or feel to you. Use them. That will be the best thing that you can do. That will increase your awareness. And I know a lot of people are hell-bent to increase their awareness and their consciousness. And how can I do that? And what do I need to do? You do it all day long. You don't even know you are doing it. Pay attention to the ideas that you get from nowhere. They are from nowhere. All of a sudden you get an idea, an inspiration. Again, use it. Do not discard it. It is you talking to you. Thank you.
Now, in readings that I have done with people, and this circumstance happened recently also, that I will connect with a parallel life that someone is living. The energy is different than getting past life information. The past life information for someone who has lived a physical life here in this reality is very different than connecting with a person's, and it's even different with the energy of between life. This is an alternate life. And it seems like, for me, the way I interpret it, is that it's like a film that comes over the person's life that they're having now. It's transparent, the energy is different, and it just feels like an alternate life that person is living. Now, I'm sure people who want to connect with that kind of energy will do it in their own way. That just happens to be my way. But I guess my question would be, how do people really access that? And you just said that we do that all day.
Yes.
But should there be like a focus on an alternate life? Should that person in meditation focus on that, or invite it in, or what would be the mechanics of doing that besides just being in a meditation, if there are any?
Both focusing and inviting. Everything is energy. You know this by now. But there are variations within energy. And all of your lives are variations of your energy. If and when you are in meditation and would like to connect with an alternate life of yours that is taking place right now, no matter in what time, does not matter. You can focus your imagination and imagine that there is another life of yours. Could look like you, could look like something else, someone else, does not matter. Focus on that possibility that that alternate life of yours is merging with you. Now, in practicing this, you will probably begin to feel a change in your energy. Do not let that cause you fear. All you are doing is merging with an alternate life of yours that is taking place. It is happening now, whether it be in the past, other present times, or in the future time. When you feel that change in your energy, then invite an alternate life of yours. You don't have to know a name, a time frame, or anything. Just invite an alternate life of yours to merge with you more completely. And the more you practice that, you will begin to feel a change in your consciousness and in your demeanor and how you think and how you talk and how you function slightly. And no, you are not crazy. Many people who are labeled insane are actually existing as they are now, but at the same time existing as and with and within an alternate life of theirs. People don't understand that, so people do not know how to communicate with those who have been labeled insane. They are just fine. They are all right. They're living a good reality just like you are. Thank you.
I'd like to use my friend as an example. And she's the one that I felt this alternate life, but she had already come into contact or imagined or had this feeling of the exact alternate life that I had keyed into. And she thought it was her imagination, but it was not. She had a name, and she knew of her existence, but she just thought it was her imagination. So when those kinds of things come up and you really feel it and you feel a connection with your imagination and your feelings and what you might be visualizing, is not to dismiss it, like you said.
This could be hard to understand for some people. You have an imagination. You have a reality. Your reality is of, by, and from your imagination. What you imagine becomes real, if and when you allow it to. People imagine things and they say, well, just an imagination. I had a crazy dream last night. Well, just an imagination of mine. I just imagined it. I am seeing someone no one else can see, just my imagination. Everything is changing around me. Must just be my imagination, means nothing. Imagination creates reality, because imagination is reality, and reality is imagination. If you find that hard to understand, which I don't think you will find it hard to understand, but if you do, think of it this way. You have a pencil in one hand, a piece of paper on a tabletop. Two realities, pencil and paper. Put the pencil, the lead of the pencil, to the paper and just draw a line. You have merged realities, and before you drew the line, you imagined what you were going to draw, the line. So imagination had caused two realities to merge. Very simple, thank you.
Using myself as an example, for a long time, I've had many deep feelings about what I'm doing in this life concerning mediumship and writing and things like that. And knowing that these gifts and talents have come from other lives. And if it were not for you bringing to my attention a very significant life that has a great impact on this life and what I'm doing, I might never have come to that conclusion. I would never have been able to make that connection. Even though I was feeling things within, I would never be able to put them into context, if you will. It would have been more abstract. And since knowing of that life, there was a day that I just felt that life really within me, that it was very close to the surface, and was able to connect with myself in that past life. So what advice would you give to people who just feel something, but they can't put their finger on it? We don't necessarily need to put our finger on it, right?
No, you do not. Some people will experience merging with a past life, present life, alternate life, or future life. Some people will do that. It does not mean they have a talent for that or a knack of doing that. It just happens. And it happens when it is right for it to happen. Let me put it that way. Because as you go throughout your lifetime, things will happen. And they seem to be outside of your grasp or your control or your knowledge. No. Everything comes from you. All of those things that happen and take place, they come from you. You don't have to know names, dates, places. If you just have a feeling, that is enough. Allow the feeling. That is enough of a connection with an alternate life, past life, present life, or future life. That is enough. Don't try to figure it out. Because when people try to figure something out, they start controlling it. Then it all gets out of control, as you know by now.
Got that right.
So just allow the feeling to exist inside of you. And know that maybe, just maybe, it is an alternate self, alternate life, past, present, or future life, coming from an alternate reality or different dimension of your present reality. Because it is all about you. Thank you.
That's all I have.
All right? Get to know your power. Get to know your grandness. Stop keeping yourself small if that is what you have been doing. You deserve much better than that. You are not small. You are the entire universe. Begin acting as you are the entire universe. begin thinking and realizing that you are a part of the universe. Actually, you are the entire universe. But that might be hard for some people to believe in, and that is just fine. So, be the best grandness that you can be. Let me put it that way. I've enjoyed being with you. This has been fun for me, my friends. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, Susanna.
Thank you, Abram.
And we will see you again. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.